Yeah, good morning. Good morning, all. Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Online students, could you please confirm? Okay. So let's start the session, guys. So in the last class, we are discussing about the Python, and in the Python, we have seen the introduction, and along with that variables, how to work with the variables and everything, right? And from there, how to assign a variable, single variable, how to assign multiple variables, and how to delete a single variable, how to delete the multiple variables, all these things. Now in today's class, we are going to move on to the next topic called as print statement. Now, before moving to the print or next topic, so just I'm going to show you from now onwards, in today's class onwards, we are going to completely move into the Jupyter Notebook. Now, as I told you earlier, the advantages of Jupyter Notebook and how you have to set your working directory. Do you remember that? Or one more time, I have to explain. So, I request everyone to take a note of this step-by-step procedure. So, first, already we have installed the Anaconda. Once your installation of Anaconda was completed, just type here Jupyter Notebook. Earlier you have typed the Spider. Now in this case, we are going to type the Jupyter Notebook. Okay, once you type here Jupyter Notebook and click on the file location, open file location, right click and click on file location. Okay, please everyone take a note of step by step everything. Okay, and once you have taken the step file location, now you will have the file location where you have installed the Anaconda. The location is where you have installed the Anaconda. That is meant by file location. Where you have installed your Anaconda, Jupyter Notebook is located, that position. You are going to get that position, right? And from there, okay. Now, just take a new drive, D drive. In the D drive, create a folder called as Data Analytics by SRK. Some folder name as per your choice. In whatever the drive you are interested, just create one folder called as Data Analytics by SRK. And this one, whatever you are having here, copy this. Whatever this path is there, copy the path. And once you have copied the path, here earlier you have opened this file location. 1 minute. So one more time I'm explaining. Just give me 1 minute. So step 1 is first create one folder in D drive. That is step 1. Create one folder D drive. In the D drive, like Data Analytics by SRK or Data Science by SRK or something. Okay. Once you have created, now click on the Jupyter Notebook. Click on File Location. Either you can click here or simply you can right click on that and click on the file location. Once you get into the file location, here the Jupyter Notebook is available. Right click on this, you will have the properties. Once you right click on this, you will have the properties. Right click on the Jupyter Notebook and click on properties. Okay, this is the properties. Once you click on the properties, there is an option called as shortcut. Click on shortcut. In the shortcut, there is an option called as target. In the target, you have to come to the last, replace the path within the quotes. There will be one quotes will be available. In that quotes, try to replace whatever the you have created the folder now, that path you paste here. Is the points are clear? Everyone, one more time. I'm explaining clearly by showing one by one, step by step. So first step, I'm creating here one folder called as Data Analytics by SRK. Data Analytics by SRK in D drive. Okay, here the path is there, D/Data data analytics by SRK. That is the path. Copy. Control C. Copy. Okay. And type here Jupyter Notebook. In the Jupyter Notebook, click on the file location. Right click and click on the file location, or here file location. Anything is fine. Once you click, here you are going to get the Jupyter Notebook. Right click on this, click on properties. Once you click on the properties, there is by default you will see like this. Click on the shortcut. In the shortcut, there is a target. In the target, keep your cursor last. And here inverted quotes will be available. Inside the inverted quotes, paste the path. And click on the apply. Only within the inverted quotes. What are the quotes you are having? Inside the quotes only. Don't disturb outside anything. Only inside the quotes only you have to do. And click on OK. That's it. Completed. Now what is the use of this? Means from now, whatever the files you are going to execute, every file will be available here only. For example, if I'm going to click here, Jupyter Notebook. See, I'm typing here Jupyter Notebook. Once I click on the Jupyter Notebook here, it is going to open. Which folder, which file it will open, where it will open means in the D drive. In the D drive, Data Analytics by SRK. That folder will open. Here anything is available? No. That is the reason here also nothing is available. Now what I'm going to do, click on the new. Click on Python 3 so that you can work on the Jupyter Notebook. Click on Python 3. Now you will get a new Jupyter Notebook. So what is the Jupyter Notebook name? Untitled. So can you see suddenly you got here in the Data Analytics by SRK folder, automatically Untitled you have got here. Now I'm changing the file name. So today's concept we are going to discuss is output concept. Output in Python. How to print the output in Python. So see, automatically it has changed here. Can you observe this one? So whatever you are writing here, it will be saved in this folder. So for example, here I'm writing print in the bracket hello. I'm printing like this and I'm executing. How to execute? Execute this one. Side whatever you are having, you have to click on this or shift enter. Once you click on the shift enter, it will work. Okay. Now next, again print. I'm printing SRK and this one. Okay. So I have shown you two examples. Just I'm saving the file. After saving the file, I'm closing this one. I'm closing this one. I'm closing this one. Everything I'm closing. A to Z I'm closing. Nothing is there now. Even this one also I'm closing. Okay. Everything I have closed. Right. Completely I have closed. Now again I want to open fresh. Means again whatever, wherever I have stopped, from there I want to continue or I want to start a new file. This is my requirement. First one is I want to continue in the same file. If I want to continue in the same file or I want to open that file, how to open that file means click on Jupyter Notebook. Click on Jupyter Notebook and click on this. Once you click on this, you will get a black window. Minimize the black window. Don't close the black window. Minimize that one. And automatically it will open one folder, I mean one user interface, and here automatically your file will be available. Click on this file and automatically you can see whatever the things are there, where we have stopped from there. Is the point is clear, everyone? Clear guys? Once you have stopped, from there you can continue. From here you can continue. Sir, the previous one is printing is available, but whether it is executed? No. Sir, if you want to get executed one more time, freshly you have to execute. Again, you have to execute freshly. They are available, just visible, but it is not executed. Is the point is clear? Now, in today's class, whatever we are going to discuss. So now what is the advantage, sir? What is the advantage of Jupyter Notebook means? We can add the cells like this, multiple cells. We can delete the cells like this. Both of them. Now how to add the cell? Just I'm going to give here heading as output in Python. How to give the heading? How to write the notes like this means the cell, what are the Jupyter Notebook cell is there? The cell has to be converted to, instead of code, to markdown. Markdown means notes. Code means Python code. If it is in the coding part, for example, this cell is in the coding as per in the code mode, then whatever you are writing inside that, it will be considered as a Python code. When you are converting this one to markdown, this same cell will be converted as a running notes, your notes, a general notes. So if you want to write a notes means keep in the markdown. If you want to write the code means keep in the code format. Is the point is clear? So now I'm writing here some notes. So for writing the notes, what I'm going to use? Heading. For writing the heading, I'm using the hash. Hash output in Python. That is the heading. Output in Python. That is the heading I'm giving. Now, output in Python. Okay. Now, if anyone Jupyter Notebook is not working, first install the Anaconda. After installing the Anaconda only, Jupyter Notebook will work. Whoever has missed the previous classes, please go through the recordings first. What are the recordings we have done? What are the classes we have done? You are going to get the recordings at free of cost. All the new students will receive the recordings at free of cost. First, go through the recordings. After going through the recordings step by step and everything, and also join in the WhatsApp community. Okay. If anyone till now was not joining the WhatsApp, I request everyone to join in the WhatsApp. By scanning this one, join in the WhatsApp community. Offline and online students, both of them. Please join in the WhatsApp community. Okay, done. Once you have joined in the WhatsApp community, now this is first step. You are going to join in the WhatsApp community, and whoever the new students are there, completely new to this. Guys, initially demo sessions, new students will continuously come now. So that is the reason we are going slowly. Once this is completed, we'll move on to the general class only. Then this one, all these things will not be available. Okay, for the old students who are coming every day, for you might be repeated. Because some new students are there that might be feeling some kind of difficulty. So that is the reason I'm writing something. Okay, once you join in the WhatsApp community, once join in WhatsApp community, okay, you will receive all recordings of previous classes. Okay, you will receive the recordings of previous classes. Please go through the classes once. Previous classes recordings, please go through the class recordings. If you find any difficult, if you find anything difficult after listening to recordings, if you find anything difficult, or if you have any questions, okay, or if you are having any questions, I will discuss after the class. tomorrow. So what are the recordings are there? Please go through the recordings next 3 days. And in the step by step, go through the recordings. Every class will be of 1 hour or 1.5 hours, something. And please go through the recordings one by one. And if you find any difficulty, if you find any kind of difficulty or you are not able to understand or you want me to repeat any difficulty, or if you have any questions or not understood after going through a recording also, still if you have not understood, I will discuss after the class on Monday. I will take, if required, backup class also. For the students who are completely new, only exclusively those students will be separated, and those students I will take the backup class. Separately a backup class for them. If required. Okay? If required. 100% you will understand everything. All your questions will be sorted because multiple students has asked multiple questions and I have given the answers. So in that your questions also might be covered. Still, if you are having any questions additionally also, you can discuss after the class on Monday. I mean, subject point of view. Okay. And if you are having any questions in the WhatsApp also, you can message. Okay. And once whoever the students has enrolled, once you enroll course by paying the fees, enroll course by paying fees, you will receive all kinds of, you will receive Google Classroom invitation. Google Classroom invitation. In the Google Classroom, you will find Google Drive. You will find a Google Drive in which you will have this Google Drive is for lifetime access. Only in the Google Classroom. And whoever the students has paid, only those students get the invitation. We are not going to share any kind of classroom code. You will receive automatically to your mail. You will receive to your mail. Okay. In classroom, you will find the Google Drive lifetime access. If not received till now, if not received, contact admin once. Contact admin once. They will share the details. Is the points are clear for everyone? Guys? So once you enroll, you will receive. But there is recordings will not be available in the drive. Recordings will not be available in the drive. Recordings are, demo recordings are free. What are the demo recordings are there till today? Okay, including today's class also. Till today, you will receive freely. That too on WhatsApp. You will receive free of cost on WhatsApp. Okay. And remaining classes, regular class recordings, regular class. I mean, regular class means after the demo. When the demo will complete means, from my perspective, regular class was started. Some new students will come now. Though regular class has started also, for new students will come. For them, it is demo class. I mean, first day class now. So it is called as demo for them. For me, it is a regular class. It is not the demo or nothing. I'm just discussing the regular. So regular class recordings. Okay, regular class recordings. You have to pay the money additionally. You have to pay additional money for that, for regular class recordings, and you will receive them on your mail. You will receive them on your mail separately. It is not kept in the Google Drive because Google Drive is for everyone. Recordings are for only paid students who has paid for the recordings, only for those students, but class is for regular, all of them. Is the points are clear for everyone? Who are attending first day's class and who are not having awareness on this, for those students I have told this one, right? And I request everyone to go through the previous class and how to install the Anaconda. Everything was detailedly explained, and install the Python, and then please start working on this, right? And if anyone has not joined on the WhatsApp community till, please take the photo and please join in the WhatsApp community, right? All online, offline students, could you take, if possible, take one photo? Yeah, just as one of the student is saying that Google Classroom, whatever the drive, the Google Drive is not available. So I'm going to add the Google Drive now itself. Okay, within the class time itself, I will add the Google Drive, and you can go through the everything in the notes, right? Just once we complete the today's topic, immediately I will add the Google Drive and I will show you how to access that one also now itself. In the class itself, I will show you. Okay. Now coming to the Python. So output in Python is given by print statement. By using the print function, we are going to print whatever we want, but that is output, right? Now coming to the print. So here we are having the multiple options. First one, I'm going to start with the print a single value. How to print a single value? Print a single value. How to print a single value? So we are going to print a single value by using the print function. Inside the print function, you have to write the value. If it is non-numerical value, inverted commas. If it is numerical value, no need of inverted commas. So what are the values we are having? Already I have discussed with you. What are the different values we are having, miss? First, we are going to see the values. Heading is values. So what are the different types of values we are having is, first one, numerical value with, okay, a numerical value with decimal or without decimal. Okay, example like 14, 15, minus 24, like this. This is first one. Second one is a numerical value with decimal. Example, we are going to have like 24.5, 19.2 and 19.2 and minus 29.8, something, any number. And next one is non-numerical data which is in the text format. So the text format, whichever the non-numerical data is in the text format, that should be in the inverted commas, like SRK, data analytics, DA, like this. These are the examples. Now I want to print a single value. How to print a single value? So here you write the single value. Whatever you want to print, that you write here. So I'm writing here 12, and 12 will be printed. The moment you execute this one, how to execute means shift enter. If you only enter means next line you will get. Shift enter you will get into the with respect to execution of the code. Right? Similarly, if I want to print 20.5, I'm going to print 20.5 like this. This is 20.5. Now, if you want to print non-text data, I mean non-numerical data, which is text data, then I'm going to take the inverted commas. And in the inverted commas, I'm going to write that one. So it will be printed. In this way, we are going to print a single value. Now, how to print the multiple values? Next concept is print multiple values. How to print multiple values? Now, I'm going to print multiple values. Print first value, comma, second value, comma, third value. Like that, you have to give the commas. Each of them you have to write between the commas. So like this, you are going to print the multiple values. While printing the multiple values, first value space, second value space, third value, like this you are going to get. First value space, second value space, third value, like this you are going to get the values, right? And where I'm going to use here some kind of separator. Separator means which is separated. By default, separation will be space. If you don't want space between them, you want comma between them, you are going to use like this, comma, 12 comma 14 comma 15. So which one you want to write? So for example, sir, I want to print Shiva. Okay, print Shiva, and I want to print the Rama also. Okay, Rama. Between them, what you want? In between them, Shiva and Rama, in between what you want? In between only is called as separator, SEP. Whatever you write here, that will be set in the between. For example, I'm writing here colon. Then what happens? Shiva colon Rama. It will print Shiva colon Rama. Separator is equal to, so printer, I'm writing here print Shiva colon Rama. Is the point is clear? What you want in between the values, that one you have to write here. So for example, in between I want 3 columns or 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 columns. Then you write the 4 columns like this. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? So print Shiva, Rama. So I'm writing separator is equal to like this. So it is separated. Next, I'm writing here print again 2 values. First value is 12. Second value is 13. So since they are numbers, I don't need to write the inverted commas. Now if I don't write anything separator in between, if I don't give, automatically it will take the space. If I write separator is equal to something, that will be brought into in between. Separator means in between values. The meaning of separator, I'm writing as a comment. Separator is equal to in between values. In between values, what you want, that is separator. Is the point is clear? Next, how to print a single variable. How to print a single variable. So how to print a single variable means I'm writing a is equal to 10. In a variable, a is equal to 10. Already in the last class we have discussed what is variables and how we have to assign a variables. A is equal to 10. And I'm printing the inside the a. What is inside the a? Okay. Or I'm writing same a is equal to 10. Without writing the print, I'm writing a. What is a? How it is going to work? This point is important. In the Jupyter notebook, the last line of the cell, will be either print or assigned. Any one will happen. So in the last line, for example, assign means equal to. If equal to is there means automatically it has assigned means it will not print. For example, I am writing here a is equal to 25. It is not printing now. Why it is not printing? In the last line of the Jupyter notebook, the line is assign. Assign means by using the equal to, you are assigning the value. So it is not going to print. For example, you are not writing this one. You are writing only a letter. In the last line, only a letter is there. It is assigned a no. So since it is not assigned, it will print automatically. The last line will be printed automatically if it is not assigned. Either assign has to be done or print has to be done. Any one only will be done, not both of them. Is the point is clear? Now when it is printing without using the print, automatically you will see here OUT. But when you are using the printer, in that case when it is printing, you will not see the OUT. Output. OUT means output. IN means input. Input means code. So OUT you are seeing means it is printing automatically without using the print. Without using any print. Right? Next, I'm going to print the, yes, SN means it stores the value. Exactly. SN means storing the value. In the last class we have discussed, right? That one. Next, print multiple variables. I'm going to print the multiple variables. How to print the multiple variables? So A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, something I'm writing. Now I want to print both A and B. Print A comma B. Just you have to write comma. How you have separated the values? First value comma second value, like that. Similarly, first variable comma second variable. By default, it will take in between space. Separator is space. Okay. Same logic. Sir, for example, yesterday we have discussed now A, B, C is equal to 10, 20, 30. So A will be assigned to 10, B will be assigned to 20, C will be assigned to 30. Now in this case, I want to print the A comma B comma C. Now tell me what is the answer, miss? 10 space 20 space 30. Is the point is clear? Now next one. Next one is printer. I'm going to print now. It is a combination of both of them. Print combination of both values and variables. It is a combination of both values and variables. You are trying to print both the combinations, values and variables. So that is the fifth one. Now what is this? I'm going to use the print. Okay. And here I'm writing the 12 comma A. Now what is inside the A? 10 is there inside the A. Earlier we have written A is equal to 10. 10 is inside the A. Now 12 is there, A is there. So first 12 will be printed, space 10 will be printed. Is the point is clear? It's a combination of both of them. So for example, now tell me guys this one. Print the value of A. What it is going to print? The value of A, because that is in the inverted commas. So this is a single value, or what is this called as? It is a single text value, single value text value. And it is printing as it is like this. Single text value. How you have printed print SRK, similarly you are printing the value of A. Comma, I am writing comma A. Now tell me what is the output? The value of A will be printed, that is value space A value. What is A value? 10. So it is going to give like this. That is the output. Now, next example. Print the value of A, comma A, comma the value of B, colon. Now tell me what is the output? First, the value of A colon will be printed as it is. Next, A value 10. Next, the value of B will be printed as it is. Now, comma B. The value of A 10, the value of B is 20. Like this, you are printing a combination. Sir, first every time value only should be there, followed by variable. No, first variable also you can write. A comma SRK. Now first which one will be printed? A. Now A is what? 10. 10 SRK. It is a combination. You can use as per your choice. Is the points are clear? Single value, multiple values. Single variable, multiple variables, and combination. Anything you can do. These are all the print options within the print. Clear guys? Now next one is print. You are going to print with respect to like this A. Now tell me what is A? This is a single variable, or what this one? Which concept it belongs to? It is a printing a single variable. Now what is inside the A? 10. So it is going to give the 10. Now if I ask print a string A, now what is the output? A letter is the output. Exactly. That is the difference. Sir, how the Python nodes, okay, you are writing a letter like this, inside the a 10 you are writing, and when you're writing print a, it is printing the value inside the a. Nice, that is clear, sir. Okay, perfect. Now, when you are writing this one, a, inverted commas, maybe this is also variable name. How the Python knows it is a value or it is a variable name? Because value cannot be start with the inverted commas. That is not possible. The whatever the variable name is there, the variable name cannot start with the inverted commas. So obviously it should be the value only. Variable name it cannot take. Sir, for example, print 12 I am writing now. Now it may consider this one also as a variable name now. Why it is not considering as a variable name? It is considering as a value only because variable name cannot start with a number also. Yesterday we have discussed variable name cannot start with a number, variable name cannot start with this one. The special characters cannot be used, only underscore is used. All these things we have discussed, right? Right, everyone? So if anyone has missed the previous class, okay, and I'm going to share you the recordings. Already online students, you have received the recordings in the chat box. And I'm going to share you once again the same thing in your WhatsApp community. And online students, sorry, offline students, online students, we have shared in the chat box. Please save the recordings, copy that one, all the recordings of the previous class. And online students, if possible, take one photo now itself. I will share anyways, but in meanwhile, you take the photo also, one photo, please. Offline students, whoever wants the previous class recordings, please take the photo. If you are not from the day one, if you are attending, no need to take the photos. And also regarding the admin number, I'm going to share you the admin details also here. And online students, please copy everything. In the chat box, it is available. I'm also copying from the chat box only. So please copy from the chat box. Okay. So here, what are the class fees is 15,000 without recordings. You'll get the live class and notes, where the notes is Google Drive. For the 20,000 rupees, you will get the recordings, general class along with the notes. So for recordings, you have to pay. For this one, you have to pay additionally 5,000. And how many days it is valid? Notes is for lifetime. Notes is for lifetime, but videos are valid till the course duration plus 6 months. Course duration is 3.5 months. From there, additional 6 months. So total 9.5 months, you will get the recordings. How many days the course will continue? Last day of the course plus 6 months. From there to 6 months. Okay. And if you want about the record these details, please contact the admin once. This is the admin number. Online students, please contact the admin once. Naresh IT admin. And this is only for the online students, not for offline students. So offline students, you don't need to take any kind of photo or anything, because offline students, you can get all your details from the admin who is standing outside. Okay. His name is Beam. And you can connect directly with him directly. So for you, phone number or anything else are not required, directly you can connect and ask what are the doubts you are having. This is exclusively for online students. Okay. So online students, we are sharing two admin numbers. One is Pavitra and second one is Arif. Okay. Please contact them and you will receive the Google Classroom invitation along with all the details. And this is the previous class recordings, and I request everyone to take the photo once, recordings photo. If anyone has missed the classes, take the photo. Right, guys? Now, coming back to the Google Drive. Now, how to access the Google Drive? That is the question. Right? Now, I'm going to show you that one. So, you can get the Google Drive access in your classroom. So, once you join in the classroom only, This possibility is there only after joining in the classroom. So how to join in the classroom? How you have to join in the classroom is here. I'm going to show you the step-by-step procedure. So first, after enrolling the course fees, you are going to receive the classroom details. Okay, you'll receive a class invitation like this. You'll receive a class invitation, a mail stating the class invitation. So what are the mail you have received? Please check in your inbox along with your spam. After paying the course fees, and admin also has shared, but you have not received means please check once in the spam. Sometimes you receive them in the spam also. And check, and you will receive the Google Classroom. Click on the join class. Once you receive the mail, click on the join class. Again, it will ask one more time to click on the join. One more time you have to click on the join. And once you have joined, now you will redirect to the Google Classroom. This is one time only. Your joining is only one time. Next time onwards, directly you can open the Google Classroom itself. How to open the Google Classroom? Just give me 1 minute of time. I'll show you. Okay, guys. So once you join in the Google Classroom, just if you are using mobile phone, in the mobile phone, install the Google Classroom app. Whether it is Mac, whether it is Android, install the Google Classroom app and log in using the registered mail ID only. Don't try with a different mail ID. Only with the registered mail ID login. After login from the mobile, or if you are using from the laptop or desktop, click here in terms of classroom. Once you click on the classroom, here you can see once you have registered with the registered mail ID only, if you open only, it will be available. And once it is open, you will see a data analytics classroom like this. In the classroom, here the drive link will be available. Okay, and the students who are having the access, who will have the access means only these students who has registered for the course. Remaining students will not have the access. Okay, only the students who has created this one. Now just give me 1 minute. I'm creating the Google Drive in front of you only. And this is the link. And this link I'm adding in the Google Drive. And if any student try to access this Google Drive also, he cannot access the Google Drive because it is open to the students of this class only. If you copy the link and if you try to separately open also, it will not open. After this, if you want, you can try. Okay. So where you are going to get your Google Drive, this is Google Drive access in lifetime, which is going to be for you lifetime. Okay. So this is your Google Drive. So the moment you click on the classroom, now open your classroom. Once you open the classroom, you will find the Google Classroom, Google Drive link like this. Now in this Google Drive, now I'm going to add the notes. What are the notes we have completed till now? Everything I'm going to add. That is introduction to Python, installation of Anaconda, and along with the core Python. In the core Python, yesterday's variable and today's print. Whatever I have discussed with you, everything I'm going to add one by one in this. And here you can access the notes. Remember, you can't download them. Now, if you copy this link, sir, you are showing now, and that too recording will be provided free of cost now. If I copy this link and if I paste in my laptop, I can also access the notes now. For that Google Classroom, all these things are required. Miss, try. After the class, try. You cannot open. Because we have restricted that one only to the students of that particular classroom. Okay. No, sir, I want to share to my friend, miss. If you unnecessarily share, immediately I will get a information that this person is trying to share to the other person. And obviously I will get a bad impression on the person who has shared. On that particular student who is trying to share to other student, I'll get a bad impression 100%. Okay. So simply, whoever the students has registered for this course, you join happily and you learn properly. Don't do anything extras. Okay. Don't share to outsiders. Fine. Now the problem is, if you share it to the outsiders, that is not a problem. If the students learns the content, that is not a problem for me also. Here the problem what happened earlier in my situation is, my notes I have given to open to everyone. They have downloaded, and one of the student has even shared to others also. They are also learning from my notes. Okay, students are learning means I am also happy only. Okay, that is also not a problem for me. The problem is that content was, what are the notes and everything was there. The same thing was the student has shared to the another trainer in another institute. And that institute, that trainer is using my PPTs. Now it is correct for you? Do you think it is correct? It is ethically or morally, it is everything wrong only, na? But that person is not having that ethics or morals. Can I teach them the ethics by sitting and you should not do like this one, all these things can I say? No. Then what is the possibility for me? Tell me. You tell me from your end. That is the only possibility. I have to restrict your notes to not to download. Then you can't share to outsiders. They cannot use my PPTs furtherly. That is the only possibility for me. And that too, whatever I'm going to share, PDFs and everything will be having some watermark. It will be converted to image format and then I will share. So the person directly, if he use my PPT also, clearly it will show that this notes by Shivaram Krishna. Watermark will be there now. You may ask that, sir, he can take the screenshots and he can share. No, sir. Then automatically watermark will be displayed now. Obviously, he has to type. Who will type like this? Only the trainers will type. Students will not type like that. Students will learn. Whether you are sharing something extra also, they will learn. For me, absolutely sharing to the students is not a problem. But someone is copying me. That is the reason I'm restricting. And since I'm restricting, my students will suffer now at the same time. So for that reason, I have given the lifetime access. So my students also will be happy. Outside also it will not be restricted. That is the possibility which I have found. If you have found any better solution, please let me know, so that if that is better, miss, obviously I will change into that. Is the points are clear? Now, coming to the notes, just I'm trying to add for you the notes. Today's class notes, whatever I'm having. So this is Google Drive. So one by one it will be added. For your course which is related. Not this is data science course Google Drive. For data analytics Google Drive, one by one will be added. First, we'll start with the Python installation. So I'm going to share you the Python introduction file and along with the Anaconda installation file. And along with that, core Python. In the core Python, yesterday we have discussed the variables. And today we have discussed about the print statement. These two also I'm going to share. Like that, whatever the class was completed, immediately I will add in the drive only. And along with that, assignments. I'll share you the assignments also. So once I share the assignments, first in the core Python, variables. Based on the variables, whatever you have to do, practice. And this is based on the next example, like that. I'm going to share you the everything detailedly one by one. Not at a time. Sir, are you going to share entire folder at a time, sir? No, miss? No. Only whatever I have completed in the class, that part only will be added. Remaining things will not be added in the Google Drive. The moment the class completes, immediately I will add in the Google Drive. Is the point is clear? For example, today's class. What is the today's class is? We have completed core Python. Na? So in your Google Drive, what are the Google Drive you are having? I'm adding here core Python. Folder name is core Python. Whatever the modules in the syllabus copy you are having, na? Python basic module, advanced module, in the same order, every folder will be there as per the syllabus copy. The folder names will be as per the syllabus copy. Okay. Now in this, I'm just adding the today's and yesterday's and today's notes. And I request everyone to please go through these two files I'm adding. Okay. If anyone have any questions, please ask. If no questions, that is the end of the session for today. And we'll continue in the tomorrow's class with the next topic of data types. Right? And installation of Anaconda and introduction to Anaconda, that one also I'm adding. That is Python introduction. Folder name is Python introduction. And in that particular folder, you will find in terms of introduction to Python, along with the installation of Anaconda, along with the how to set working directory. Earlier I have shown you how to set your working directory. Now that one also will be added. Last line, only last line will be printed. For example, in the Jupyter only, that too in the Jupyter only, automatically it happens. For example, if I take here the same example, whatever we have discussed. Now in this, here I'm writing A is equal to 20, A comma B is equal to 10 comma 20. Now what is A value? 10, B value 20. Now if I write A, 10 will be printed. Along with the A, B also I'm writing. Now B is printed, why A is not printed? Because it is not in the last line. Only last line will be printed automatically. Sir, this one also has to be printed, means what I have to do? Then print. In whichever the line you want to print, that one has to be used print. For last line, no need to print. Automatically it will print. Is the point is clear now? Done. Yeah guys, I have added the Python introduction folder also and installation of Anaconda also in your Google Drive. Yeah, please check. And anyone wants the recordings or anything, just take the photo. And tomorrow we are going to discuss the data types. From Monday, we will move in a faster mode, means topic wise. And I'll share you the schedule also. Monday, what we are going to discuss. Tuesday, what we are going to discuss. Wednesday, what we are going to discuss. Day wise schedule every week starting, I will share it to you. In that week, what are the things we are going to cover? This recording, sir. So this one, I'm adding even in the Google Drive. In your classroom, I'm going to add that notepad also. As it is, the notepad will be added. You can go through. Okay. Still any questions? Yeah. Guys, from where you have missed, sorry, online students. Online students, I have not shared the screen. Sorry, somewhere you have missed. Where? From where? You know how to access the Google Drive? Have I shown the Google Drive? Have you seen the Google Drive access? No. Okay. So first install the Google Classroom. Install the Google Classroom. Okay. Offline students, if it is clear, you can leave. Whoever are having the questions, please stay back. Others, you can leave. Online students, Okay. So first install the Google Classroom, and once you install the Google Classroom, click on the Google Classroom. Using your registered mail ID, you have to click. And once you open this one, your Google Classroom, once you open, here you will find the drive link. In the first page itself, you will find the drive link. And open this drive link. And here you can find the core Python and Python introduction notes. Only with your registered mail ID. Using your registered mail ID only you have to open. If you are trying to access through mobile, open the Google Classroom app. Is the point is clear for everyone? Guys, is this point is clear? Done. Yes, you can leave. If you're not having any questions, you can leave. Yeah. Yeah, please contact the admin once. Yeah, Shrikant, I'm going to share the even that one also. Okay. Sir, why did you choose Python as first instead of Excel? Instead of Excel, because many people are not familiar. Tools will be always easy. If you click on the tools, it will work. Just clicking only now. Clicking will be always easy. And many students, they'll think that data analytics means as simple as like clicking only and they'll join. But this also includes the Python now. Coding part also included now. So many students may not be familiar with coding. So they have to feel coding also easy. That is the reason I have chosen the Python. Yeah, Chinmay, please contact the admins. They'll share the recordings. Contact the admin now. I have shared the numbers now. Please contact the admin now.